When you want to take someone off of a wait list, Online Mooring provides you some easy tools to manage that process. What you do is first decide who you want to take off the wait list by clicking on their application. In this case, I'll take the first person on the list. That brings you to the user's application. I'm going to assume for this video that you have gotten all the information you need from the applicant in order to take them off the wait list. That's not always the case. Sometimes people require another application to be filled out at this time. I'll show you how to do that at the tail end of this video. Assuming you have the information you need, the steps are first to assign birth information to this application. If you want to assign the applicant to an existing berth that's in your harbor, an existing mooring, slip, so forth, you can hit the search button and find berths that meet your conditions. Otherwise, if you want to assign the applicant to a new berth, you can hit the edit button and fill out all the information on the berth form. In this case, I'll do a search for an existing berth in the harbor. Search form by default is looking for berths that are available for permitting during the current time. If you also have a particular berth in mind, you can always type in part of the berth number. When you do that, you'll get a listing of all matching berths that meet your conditions. You'll notice that this mooring is available for permitting. And what I'm going to do is select that berth by clicking on the green arrow. And then at the bottom, I'll click the update application to assign that berth to my application, the waitlist application I picked, and to remove the person from the existing waitlists that they're on. Once you click the update application button, it comes back to the application. You'll notice that a couple things have changed. First of all, the berth section is now filled in. Second thing is that the waitlist section now has no waitlists selected. And the last thing you need to do is to add an action saying that you've approved this application to be taken off the waitlist. And the way you do that is by clicking the application approved action type. And based on the configuration rules in the product, it will fill in the dates when it's approved for. You can always override these dates. And once you've done that, then the status of the application changes to approved. And the only thing that's outstanding, you can see that the status is approved there. And the only thing outstanding now is that there were fees that were charged. An email might get generated to the applicant and to you at this point. And the only thing that's remaining is to record the fees. If you have a check in hand, you can come into the payment section. You can click the button to add a new, or to record a new payment. And if you get a $55 check, you can use that to apply against the application that was just approved. And once the updating of the database completes, the application will appear again and everything will be fine. Now, if you wanted to have the applicant provide some additional information at this point in time, you can do that too. If the applicant provided you information on paper, you could always take any of the information and click the edit button in the appropriate section to fill out the information. But if you want the applicant to fill out the application online, then what you would have done prior to any of these steps would have been to have added an action that would basically say that the applicant is allowed to submit their application to be taken off the waitlist. You can put a date range when they are allowed. For example, if you say that the person has 2 weeks to fill out their paperwork, and if they don't, then then you'll take the next person on the wait list. So in that case, maybe you say, all right, I'll give them 2 weeks, and that in turn may trigger an email to go out to the applicant letting them know that they need to come into the site and fill out their application.